My show this year is called The Impossible Dream, and it will be at the International Anthony Burgess Foundation, just about got those words out right, on Saturday the 20th of July. To be honest, I've done a couple of shows with the Manchester Fringe, and this is going to be the third one now. Two of them have kind of been me building up to this in a way. Almost feel a bit like I've been growing up while I've been doing the shows. About 6 months ago I moved into Manchester to live on my own for the first time, so this show's kind of like, it's almost like a celebration. I feel like I was aspiring to things earlier, whereas now I feel like I could talk about happy stuff, which is not something people would normally associate with my comedy, but we're going to give it a go and see what happens this year. I think Manchester people like somebody that's worked hard to be where they are, and I'm certainly very proud of where I've got to, and I think my story will show that, and I think it'll give them a good laugh as well, and Manchester people like a good laugh. Well, they must do, they keep coming to see me. So yeah, hopefully it will resonate with them in that way. So the main theme of the show is kind of implied in the title there, The Impossible Dream. Basically I'm talking about my dreams and ambitions and my hopes that I had probably 4 or 5 years ago when I started being a stand-up comedian. How close I've come to hitting some of them. I've been miles away from some, but that's okay. We talk about how things change. And I've hit some, and I'm quite looking forward to talking about that. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the show that I did last year, which was a pretty big success for me and meant a hell of a lot. That's kind of where the germ of the idea for this year started. So in many ways it'll be very much a theme of I had these dreams, they seemed impossible, they're not. I always wanted to, I'm not somebody that desperately wants to see my name in lights, but I would like to go down as having done something meaningful, and really enjoy stand-up, always enjoyed performing, like talking, as you can probably tell by this. So I think all three of those things kind of led me to the stage, but it's helped me grow so much as a person and grow so much confidence that I kind of like talking about that as well. So I think it's a combination of all those factors really. Just that anything can be done if you believe hard enough, and you can find humour in almost everything. One of the things that I talk about hugely in my show is my disability, because there aren't a lot of disabled comics, and I was always uncomfortable at addressing it. Ironically, I used to run from it, which I don't anymore, and it's quite nice to be able to talk about that. It's just being able to say, be comfortable with who you are, be happy with what you want to do, and laugh about stuff. Life's too short, man. I'm really excited to do this show actually, because it's on a different level in many ways from the previous two. I'm taking on a much bigger venue, which may prove to be a risk, but I'm quite comfortable taking it. I know it's going to be tough to get an audience, but I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to see what we can do. I'm going to see how many people we can get. I just want to go out in a way with a bang and just see what happens. But I'm quite excited for the challenge of that, because I've got kind of bored with not really pushing myself, being comfortable, and I'm quite happy just to try and take a next